Misti Motorkrass? Heck yes! Misti Motorkrass absolutely rocks! And no, I'm not talking about the actual racer, though I will admit, yeah, Misti Motorkrass the racer does rock as well. But I'm more so talking about the user, obviously. For those that don't know who Misti Motorkrass is, for one thing, you live under a rock. Secondly, Misti Motorkrass is an amazing cars community user who's been around for, I don't think, very long. Well, before I talk about her herself, I want to bring up a little funny story about how I actually met her and a little bit of history about her. You see, back somewhere in 2020, I believe, I was in a Hangouts call, and all of a sudden, someone named Christian Schewald, I believe, with like a Lego Roblox Undertale looking girl. I don't know who or what it's supposed to be, nor can I really remember. I don't even know if the channel is still up or not, or if it's being used, or if it's. I don't even know at this point. But yeah, this random person, I believe with a deep voice or so, was talking, and yeah. And eventually I discovered that there was another channel named Misti Motorkrass, and then I learned, okay, so there's two of them. And then I realized that Misti Motorkrass and Christian Sherwold, I believe, are siblings. Correct me if I'm wrong, Misty, please do. Because it's been a little time since I've seen anything of Christian. Who knows, maybe they're the same person. I don't know. Though I don't think Misty would lie, or maybe if it wasn't a lie. Again, a lot of this stuff is foggy because it was a while back. This was also around the same time that I kind of met Lucas Jack as well, which I've already gone on about in his salute. And eventually over time I learned more about Misti Motorkrass, learned that she and Dalek were together, and I discovered that, and I was like, whoa, really? Awesome! You two deserve to be together because you're both great. And yeah, still today, they still are, and that's amazing. Oh, jeez. Yikes. And they still are, and that's amazing. I am so glad for that because they're an awesome couple, and individually they're awesome as well. So yeah, let's actually talk about Misty herself. She is incredibly nice. She's very respectful and respectable. She's polite and kind and very knowledgeable and smart. She can be very, very funny. Obviously very talented and very hardworking. She makes great videos ranging from gameplay to eliminations, ranking lists, and plenty of other things. And I really do enjoy her presence. When I'm in a Hangouts call and when she comes in or is already in, I always have a smile on my face, along with plenty of other people like Ryan Durrani, Lucas Jack, Ready 4, etc. And she always cheers us up or makes us laugh and makes us all have a good time. Plus, it's so cool to have a girl cars community user, because there's not that many of them, if you think about it. Poor Andrea Spalding has had her channel deleted for a long time, and still hasn't returned, though is still active, it seems, and is still a good friend of Baddies, thank goodness. And is still doing alright. Thea's Next Gens turned out to be a girl, and I never even knew them beforehand. I think my video on them is still up, saying rest in peace, Thea's Next Gens. Sheesh. Anyways, there's them. There was a time when I thought Shauna Cox was a girl for some reason. I guess because I thought the name Shauna sounded like a girl's name. I'm pretty sure they're a boy. I could be wrong. Please tell me if I'm correct, Shauna. And if I even am correcting that name as well. And of course, how can I forget to mention Anna, who was originally a boy, and then in 2020, or was it 2021? I can't even remember anymore. Turned into a girl. Yeah, long story. And she's only somewhat active in the cars community. Only briefly stopping in on my videos every once in a while. Usually doing some FNAF stuff, I think. And mostly just like clown drawing things. I don't even keep up with what she does very often anymore, unfortunately. It's nothing against you, Anna. It's just that so much of your content just kind of blends together with all these cool drawings and stuff that are just kind of secondary to audio, the occasional bit of text and tapes or whatever. Anyways, back on track with Misty. She makes great videos, she makes us all feel well, and she's obviously very close with Dalek, and Dalek definitely deserves to be with her, and she deserves to be with him as well. And yeah, Misti Motorkrass just absolutely rocks. And obviously, how can I forget to talk about her when there's possibly the most unique trait about her that I'm surprised I haven't talked about. Get it? She is completely mute. Or should I correct what I said there? Not saying that she can't speak. Rather, she hasn't revealed her voice. In every Hangouts call, she's always muted, only talking through text and chat. And some people are annoyed by this. I don't know who exactly or why, but still, I don't mind it. It's perfectly fine. Though it may be a bit of an inconvenience, though, if we were to ever play games together and Misty were to join us and she'd have to use text instead of using the call with the rest of us. That's like the only negative I can possibly think of. But I really don't mind it. It makes her stand out and makes her very unique and fun. Holy crap, I was just talking about the only girls in the Cars community and I completely forgot about anime. So sorry. Uh, but yeah, Misty doesn't ever talk, and the only person I believe she's ever used her voice with is Dalek, obviously. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've shown each other's faces to one another. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind that. I don't mind if Misty never reveals her voice or anything like that. I am totally A-okay with that. Heck, I can't even remember what Rayan Hasten Reviews even sounds like. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Rayan. I can't even remember what you even sound like. If you've ever revealed it. Heck, there was a time when Batty hasn't even revealed his voice until the beginning of the Stock Car Elimination series. Man, way back then. But yeah, I don't think Misti Motorkrass has been involved with Cars thing for very long. Maybe she has, just not with like our little group community. Again, please tell me more about yourself, Misty. I'd be curious to know. It's always cool to learn more about people that spawned around in various different time periods. From Sage to Lucas and plenty of others. And yeah, you want to know who hates Misti Motorkrass? Tons of idiots such as UTTP users and plenty of bullies who backstab us at times. Any kind of character that we dislike, such as any character in the Thomas reboot, and any character that would definitely want to kill somebody. Yeah, they absolutely hate Misti Motorkrass. But guess what? They should all go die themselves instead of having to want Misty to kill herself, because that's horribly dreadful. Oh, and how can I forget to mention the fact that Misty's favorite stock car is none other than Rev Go Racer. And so is Dalek's, I'm pretty certain. Her favorite Cars 1 racer is obvious. And her favorite next gen is Jonas Carver's, which, that's surprising, and Alex would be happy about that. Is there anything else I can think of? How can I forget to mention, of course, the fact that she's been such a big help with my diecast collecting. Even though we don't always agree on things such as, the whole China-Thailand thing, just a reminder, people, I don't care where something is made as long as it's in the best quality. If you were to say that this is China and this was Thailand, well, you would most likely be wrong, but if this was actually from China, if this was actually from Thailand and this was from China, I would still pick this version. I'm all about quality, not exactly where it's being made, okay, guys? And I'm also not gonna get angry at people if they get the China version. I just want to get myself the best things, which I think that these versions are the best, in my opinion, even with cars like Jimmy Cable's. Even if it's a lot harder to get, I will still take a 100% over a 95%. And if you disagree with that because you want the cars now or whatever, or you just don't mind getting a Thailand car regardless of how it looks, I'm perfectly fine with that. Just don't call me a China fanboy, because I know a lot of people do that from time to time. Michael, Lucas once in a while, I think, Ray and Durrani, and possibly a bunch of others. But yeah, Misti Motorkrass, you absolutely rock, and you've helped me not only, cheer up at times, but you've also helped me find diecasts that I need to find. For example, eBay sales that you've given me links to, and various tips, and you've showcased your stores through pictures that are cool, and you're very informative, and I love the fact that you talk almost as much as I do in my comments on videos and stuff. That's awesome. So yeah, what more is there really to say? A lot, but I don't know how long I want to make this video, though. Misti Motorkrass, you rock so much, and just know that we all support you. From Intersection to Anime LPS to VinnyFan95 to Tails Fox, I think, 95 Fan, my friend Evan, Anna, Bradley Howard, Lucas Jack, Michael's Fantastic Cars, Interstate 290, Rev Go 73, Rev Rotages Fan 76, Super 94, me, especially Dalek. We all love you, we all support you. Stay strong all day long. So yeah, Misti Motorkrass really, really rocks. End of salute.